Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Striding in, Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And he misses there, 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. DeYoung leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. In his career, Fowler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. One count. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready now, Yadier Molina, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First offering on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Braves nothing. Miles Mikolas is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Wong takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
2-1.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now, Ronald Acuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Carpenter, and there's one down now.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis.
Come on, Nick, you can do this.
First pitch on its way.
That's a strike.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Two and 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two out, nobody on. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0.
We all want to fly, but it all takes time. You say you're trying to reach the sky. You can do it. All it takes is time.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. This pitch is popped up. Donaldson over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
The 0-1 delivery. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down. Make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Inciarte makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Line to the right side, but foul. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. The third
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to SunTrust Park, just outside of Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He drew a walk his first time up.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Donaldson is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batter, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's
he missed it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Acuna leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Carpenter gonna have to hurry, and there's one away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box,
catcher.
Brian McCann.
Yeah.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yeah.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves strand 1. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Harrison Bader.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there and records the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good battle. Count remains full. Line toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Carpenter stands at second with 2 gone.
Here we go now, Braves.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. The pause and the 0-2 that misses 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here's the 1-2, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Gansby.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Hit to third. Carpenter is there, and that's out number 1. Johan Camargo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Camargo A switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
So
number 11.
bases are empty here with 2
Ender.
gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw won't get him.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Bader has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta through 5, all even at 2-2. Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 64, Luke Jackson.
Ready for another shot now. Paul
Leading off for the
Goldschmidt. 0
Cardinals.
for 2 from him so far in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ozuna stands at second with no outs. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it one away. Now next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. 0-for-2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Harrison Bader, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
No.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Playing 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves 2. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bader is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Popped high in the air. Molina has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Acuna at third with 2 away. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has a read on it, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Into the box now, Miles Mikolas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The pitcher, Miles Mikolas.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miles Mikolas goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 1-2 now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Paul DeYoung.
Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hard hit towards center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. McCann on at first, nobody out.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1, and he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Luke Jackson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Andrew Miller comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte.
He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung gathers it in.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-2. Daniel Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McCann has it. He'll throw down to first, one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. Markakis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And there's ball one.
Playing 11.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Full count, 3-2. And And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Liner toward right center. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. Still down by a count of 4-2. So striding in, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Harrison Bader. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Jose Martinez.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Popped up. Freeman is there. And that ends the inning. Cards leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jordan Hicks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Cards rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Miles Mikolas earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.